faithfulness. Great is your faithfulness. We thank you for all that you've done, most holy Creator. We thank you for all things on this great and notable day, a day that is for those that love you, those who know you, those that believe you. They sit down and they rest. They say, hey, and they read and they meditate on you, and they just give you all glory and praise because you are our deliverer. You are the one that causes things to be just by your voice and by your thought and what you say. Yes, you have made all things, and all things are made by you. Yes, we glory in that, even us, that you made the first man and woman, and after that you said, be fruitful and multiply. The animals, all the different insects and things in the sea, the depths of the sea. Yes, we cannot behold the beauty of the depths, the great depths of the sea, even with our machines, because the fact is it's so deep, our machines can't even go that deep. Yes, but yet we say we go to outer space and don't even know the depths the beauty that you have put in the depths. Only those that you have designated to behold those beauties, even of the spirits and angels and yourself, to admire those things that you have created and say, yes, it is good. Yes, and we give you the glory and the praise for just acknowledging, giving us the mind to acknowledge that you have created all things and that these things are not created by themselves. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And let us pray this. Deliver me from the hands of the evil spirits who have sway over the thoughts of men's hearts, and let them not lead me astray from thee, my God. Establish thou me and my seed forever, that we go not astray from henceforth and forevermore. That's Jubilees Chapter 12 and verse 20 of Prayer Abram. Now, yes, we walking in the book of Jubilees. Jubilees chapter 30, the last verse in Jubilees chapter 30, and we're going to go into Jubilees chapter 31. Yes, those of you on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. And we also thank God for those of you that have been with us since the beginning, from Revelation even into the laws, the 5 books of Moses, and we've gone all the way here to now we're in what they call the forbidden books. You've been with us such a long time, and we thank God for you, and those of you that have come in between and you're catching up and you're going back and you're watching in the archives or back in the bio, and we thank God for you, and those of you that have just come and you've joined, or should I say you've subscribed or you are followed, and we thank God for you, and those of you that are about to subscribe or follow, we thank God for you too. Yes. Now, let us read. Verse 26 reads, and the dread of the I Am was upon the cities which are round about Shechem. And they did not rise to pursue after the sons of Jacob, for terror had fallen upon them. In chapter 21 and verse 1. And on the new moon, or the first day of the month, Jacob spake to all the people of his house. Now, this is also in the book of Genesis, saying, purify yourselves and change your garments, and let us arise and go up to Bethel, where I vowed a vow to him on the day when I fled from the face of Esau, my brother. Because he had been, this is when his mother was told that Esau had purposed in his heart that he would avenge himself of Jacob once his father had passed. Because he had been with me and brought me into this land in peace, put ye away the strange gods that are among you. That's God was with him. Yes. Now verse 2. And they gave up the strange gods that were in their ears and which were in their necks, and the idols which, it's only a tree, it's only an earring, it's only a cross earring with the Jesus hanging on it. With this, your akna, or whatever you want to call that thing. Yeah, that's all it is. It's nothing but a statue of Buddha or Santa in my ears. He said the idols which were in their ears, which were on their necks. Oh, it's just a necklace. Oh, you see how pretty this neck is with this pretty Santa, with this pretty Christmas tree, with a pretty cross. And, oh, yes, yes, yes. Come on. Oh, yeah, necklace, necklace, necklace. Woo. God hates it. You're idolary. And it says, the idols which Rachel stole from Laban, her brother, she gave wholly to Jacob. And he burnt and brake them in pieces and destroyed. Now, his father Abram was the same way. He hated. In other words, these people work by what you call faith or what you call confidence. They didn't go by their eyes. Jacob didn't go by his eyes. He go by what he knew of God. That God couldn't be such things as a piece of trinket or a man or anything else, your Isis or whatever you call it. God couldn't be these things. But God is a spirit. And those that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. There's no image you can compare God to. Now, the Bible does give a color, even all through the Old Testament and then the Revelation. Yes, it gives you jasper and onyx stone, or jasper or sardine stone. These are dark brown stones. Just tell you right there. You don't. And then the Isis you saw, there's another Isis in the book of Daniel. So what that make him? If that was Isis, then Isis came in Revelation, then does that make him God? And what he said in Daniel and what he said in Revelation don't jive. If you want to know more on that, go back into the book of Revelation. Go back into my archives. Go back on my YouTube videos. You can go back into them in the book of Revelation. It's already categorized Revelations. Now, he gets to the point where he gets here. He says, now, they gave up the strange gods. And he burnt and brake them, just like his father Abram. And hid them under an oak, which is in there. Oh, this just pleased God all the way, in the land of Shechem. Now, he went up on a new moon, the first day of the 7th month, to Bethel. And he built an altar at the place where he had slept. And he set up a pillar there, and he sent the word to his father Asaka to come to him to his sacrifice, and to his mother Rebekah. And Asaka said, let my son Jacob come. Let me see him before I die. And Jacob went to his father and Asaka, and to his mother Rebekah, and to the house of his father Abram. And he took 2 of his sons with him, Levi and Judah, and he came to his father Asaka and to his mother Rebekah. And Rebekah came forth from the tower to the front of it to kiss Jacob. She wanted to see her son, the one she knew that had wisdom, the one she knew that used common sense. He wasn't no punk. He was no mama's boy. He loved his daddy even just as much. For her spirit had revived when she heard, behold, Jacob, my son, hath come. Now, see, you can see Rebekah was a woman who believed in balance. See, not only she steered this boy toward his daddy, but he also loved his mother too. But the honor she had instilled in him was toward his father even the more. And embraced him, for her spirit had revived when she heard, behold, Jacob, my son, hath come. And she kissed him. Verse 7. And she saw to his sons, and she recognized them, and said to him, are these thy sons, my son? And she embraced him and kissed him and blessed him, saying, in you shall the seed of Abram become illustrious. In other words, famous. They're going to become well known, illustrious. And ye will prove blessing on the earth. And Jacob, when did Levi, after all this stuff had happened, you get this Isis come on the scene and take all from Levi, take all from Judah, one man. There's a dead lie on the tree. Come on here. And Jacob went in to Isaac his father to the chamber where he lay, and his 2 sons were with him. And he took the hand of his father, and stooping down, he kissed him. And Asaka, stooping down, he kissed him. Apparently, he had to stoop down. This was either a bed that was made up on the floor, or not like the beds we have. No. It wasn't like that. You can't view this in that area. You're thinking like Westerners. Okay? Now, and took the hand of his father, stooping down, he kissed him. And Asaka clung to the neck of Jacob, his son, and wept upon his neck. Yes, he was glad to see his son wise and strong, and just full of faith as his grandfather, even the father of Isaac. Yes, he was just glad. Wouldn't you just love to have a son like that? Yes. And the darkness left the eyes of Issachar, and he saw the two sons, Jacob and Levi and Judah. Sons of Jacob, Levi and Judah. And he said, are these thy son, my son? For they are like thee. See, he haven't seen them in a while. And he said, they look like thee, or they're like thee. And he said unto him, they were truly his sons. And thou hast truly, and these are the sons of Leah. Leah, the one he's despised with the weak eyes, but yet she had the fine body, and he just couldn't stop. And thou hast truly seen that they are truly my sons. And they came near to him, and he turned and kissed them and embraced them both together. And the spirit of prophecy came down into his mouth. You talking about the spirit of prophecy is Jesus. Get out of here. They got that from here. But anyway, let's put it this way. The spirit of prophecy is the spirit of the Most High that come upon you. David prophesied. Saul prophesied. Many other people in the Old Testament prophesied when the spirit of prophecy came on them. They didn't testify of no Jesus. Come on here. Get it right. I don't care what scripture or verse you come up with. You're talking about translators. You're talking about people who put that junk in there. The spirit of prophecy. Ooh, this makes me feel good. Came down into his mouth, and he took Levi by his right hand and Judah by his left. And he turned to Levi first. Listen to what he has to say about Levi. He said, and he began to bless him first and said unto him, may the God of all, the very God of all the ages, bless thee and thy children. He's talking to Levi throughout all the ages. 14. And may the I am give to thee and to thy seed greatness. He's talking about the tribe of Levi here. Come on here. And great glory, and cause thee and thy seed from among all flesh to approach him and to serve in his sanctuary as the angels of the presence, as the holy ones. See, Isaac understood this. He said, may he give your sons to approach unto his throne, the holies of holies, in there where the seat of mercy is, where the Most High sits upon top of the mercy seat. Do you get this? Do you get this? Who is above mercy? Who's above the law? Only mercy. God sits on the mercy seat. And God says, I will have mercy upon whom I have mercy. And I will have wrath on whom I have wrath. That's what he said, because he's God, period. We don't get it. You don't hear me. But anyway, he said to approach him and to serve his sanctuary as the angels of presence and as the holy ones. In other words, you're going to be just like what is in heaven. This is going to be just like it is in earth. When did Esau destroy that? Is Esau now he's in the heavens and all the angels are not ministering before God no more? Make this make sense. You got verse in scriptures that ain't worth a toot. Get out of here. That's why they hid this book. Now, as they will seed, as will the seed of thy sons be for the glory and greatness and holiness, and may he make them great into all ages, and they will be princes and judges and chiefs of all the seed of the sons of Jacob. He's talking about Levi now. So you a tribe of kingdoms of priests and chiefs and judges. You see that? Okay, let's go again. And they will speak the word of the I am in righteousness. Come on now, he's still talking to Levi. And they will judge all his judgments in righteousness. In other words, whatever they say, they're going to judge according to the law. And they're going to sit up there and they're going to cause many that have transgressed the law to be sentenced according to the law. Come on here. And they will declare my ways to Jacob. In other words, they're going to tell you about what thus saith the Most High in his law, statutes, ordinances, and commandments. Yes. And my pass to Israel, and the blessing of the I am will be given in their mouths. In other words, whom they bless will be blessed, and whom they curse will be cursed, even among the children of Jacob. And will be given in their mouths to bless all the seed of the beloved. He's talking about Jacob now. And thy mother has called thy name Levi. Yes, come on here. And the mother has called thy name Levi. Oh, yes, Jesus took Levi's place. Oh, he did. Yeah, he took his place. He's gone, sit in heaven. He's a priest. Levi ain't crap. That's what you're trying to say. You's a liar. God don't change. His appointment didn't change. Levi's still Levi. And he will cleanse the sons of Levi that they might sacrifice again and do that service into the holies of holies as he hath declared. Even the sons of Aaron still live to this day. They're here. God knows who they are. Now, justly has she called thy name. Will thou be joined to the I am and be the companion to all the sons of Jacob. In other words, you're going to be ministering. You're going to help them. You're going to bring them before the Most High. Jesus wasn't no Levite. Jesus, he was of the son of Joseph, who they say is a son of David. But then they lost him to Mary. And let his table be thine, and do thy sons eat thereof. In other words, he's talking about God's table. Eat the showbread. Come on here. And do thou that thy sons eat thereof, and that thy table may be full unto all generations. In other words, you bring your tithes and offerings to the storehouse. Levi going to eat. Levi's going to minister. Levi's going to do all those. He's going to judge. He's going to do these things that please the Most High and that he's appointed of. That's what he's going to do. Yes. And let all who hate thee fall down before thee, and let all thine adversaries be rooted out and perish. And blessed be he that blesseth thee. In other words, that's why even the whole tribe, the nation of Jacob, began to, they depended on Levi to hear a word from God. They depended on Levi for many things. Yes, they did. And cursed be every nation that curseth thee. Now, he's finished with you, Levi. Now he's going to Judah. And to Judah he said, may the I am give thee strength and power, and tread down all that hate thee. A prince shalt thou be, and thou shalt be and one of thy sons over the sons of Jacob. He's talking about kings. Now, that thy name and the name of the sons go forth and traverse every land in the region. They're going to go forth to war. They're going to do what they have to do, protect the land. And when the Gentiles fear, will the Gentiles fear before thy face? Ooh, David, you talking about Solomon. You talking about even during the time of the judges. And before that. And all the nations will quake. And all the peoples will quake. And even it's going to come to pass in this day. Before the notable day of the Most High, Jacob is going to rise back up. He's going to recognize himself. Some of them might not be who they're supposed to be, but the most majority of them are going to be Jacob. And all the people will quake, and in thee shall the help of, not those fake ones. Talking about we're going to go to Africa and we're going to set them straight. You can't do nothing. You stole where you already stole. You already stole that land. Now you want to steal again. Some more land. You're nothing but Europeans. Yeah, come on here. Ooh, get me all. You know how you get in the room, you say, yes. Now, he said, in thee be found the salvation of Israel, and when thou sittest on the throne of the honor of thy righteousness. In other words, you're going to rule Israel in righteousness, Judah. And there will be great peace for all the seeds of the sons of the beloved. And blessed will he be at the blessed that blesseth thee, and all that hate thee and afflict thee and curse thee shall be rooted out and destroyed from the earth and accursed. And with that, we're going to say, peace. No matter how life goes, one thing I know.